We are standing here with one of the greatest wrestlers to ever grace the ring. I so desperately want to do it, but I don't think I could give it the gravitas.
You don't have the bass in your voice.
I can't do it. So
you got to do it from your diaphragm.
Would you please grace us with it?
What?
Just tell us who you are.
I am Mr. Anderson.
Oh my God,
Anderson!
This is awesome. Okay. We're at American Championship Pro Wrestling.
ACPW. Delcomania.
Delcomania. Mr. Anderson, what are you doing here tonight?
So tonight I'm facing Core. The heavyweight championship here is up for grabs, and I'll be coming back this way a lot apparently because I'm going to be winning that tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just a foregone conclusion, I take it.
Well, I mean, any man can be beaten on any given day. I'll give you that. But,
right.
I think I'll be winning.
Fair enough.
I'm confident in my abilities. I'm confident in the fact that I'll be walking out. My bags will be a little heavier tonight.
About 10 pounds heavier?
Yeah.
Fair enough, Mr.
11.2, something like that.
Okay, fair enough. Could you please let us know what's been going on with Mr. Anderson?
For the last 2.5 years, I started up a wrestling school in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's called the Academy School of Professional Wrestling. The ACPW.com for all you people that are interested. And I've been training the superstars of the future, the hopeful superstars of the future. And we train 5 nights a week. I try to put them through, I teach them everything. I teach them from the ground up, from how to roll to how to wrestle, how to apply holds, and also the way to conduct yourself as a professional in the wrestling business. Both from my personal experience of, doing the wrong things in the business, from a business standpoint, to the right things that I've done, so they can learn from my mistakes and my failures as well as my successes.
Beautiful. Mr. Answers, I get flustered being around your greatness. Could you please let us know?
I hear this often. I
understand. Could you please let us know? I know you never like to put the cart before the horse, and I know that you're going to be walking away with all this gold at the end of the night. But could you let us know what have you been doing lately and where you're going next? I mean, because everybody wants to see Mr. Anderson.
As I said, I've focused heavily in the last 2.5 years on my wrestling school, and I kind of lightened up my workload on the weekends. But I'm looking to, I'm not done yet. I can still go. And
take a look at that physique. Just being honest. He's humble. But we all know what it is.
I'm ready to go. So I've been working a lot more on the weekends, and we'll see what happens in the future. I've never liked to boldly assert exactly what I'm going to do.
Right.
So I do have goals and I do have a plan. You'll just have to watch as it unfolds.
Oh, see, that right there lets me know that something cool is coming from Mr. Anderson. From the years of watching Mr. Anderson do what he do, meaning put on one of the greatest shows that people have ever seen every time he stepped in the squared circle. I just need to know, what is one? I wish I could do them all, but what is one of your favorite matches? Just highlight one match that stands out.
Involved in personally,
absolutely.
I think probably my favorite match that I've been a part of all time, just from the emotion behind it and the feeling and the crowd and everything, was the match that I had with Kurt Angle in, I think it was 2010 maybe. It was a lockdown pay-per-view in St. Louis. By far one of my favorite matches. But and then the other one would be WrestleMania 23, Ford Field, Detroit, WrestleMania, winning Money in the Bank. That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah. It was very fun, and just such a huge venue. It was the first time that WWE started going back to the large venues, you know, like 83,000 people in attendance, millions watching around the world. But that giant stadium just packed with people was an experience to behold. And the interesting thing was I said when I came out at the top of the ramp, I wasn't nervous. I mean, I always get nerves before I go out, no matter what, whether it's a small crowd or a really big crowd, because I want to do well, you know, and I want to do my best. And as I came out, I looked, and it just looked like a very full 10,000 to 20,000 seat arena. It just looked like a full house. It did not look like it was that big. And then afterwards, I went up into the luxury boxes where the families were, and I looked down and I saw just this giant sea of people in this little tiny ring in the center. And then it hit me that, wow, I just did that. So, kind of a surreal moment.
That's awesome. You know, American Championship Pro Wrestling, Delcomania, I'm in awe of being in your presence right now, because I was a fan for the longest time, even when I was wrestling. And now doing my show with all my compadres, with that Way Cool Wrestling show, getting to speak to you and getting some of your knowledge and wisdom.
Well,
All I can say is thank you. Thank you for everything you've done over the years and everything you continue to do, because guys like you are genuine, and we need you around.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the kind words, and I understand that you yourself are a good trainer too. So that's what the little birdie told me that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
On behalf of that Way Cool Wrestling show and Delcomania and American Championship Pro Wrestling, please, Mr. Anderson, come back as much as you want. I'm going to try my best to do a longer interview with you one day.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.